The Koenigsegg Jesko is a vision of engineering stripped to its most extreme form, the definition of a performance car whose only mission is maximum velocity. Built in Sweden, but coveted in the United States as one of the most exclusive hypercars on Earth, the Absolut is Koenigsegg's attempt to permanently place its name in the record books as the manufacturer of the fastest production car ever made. It is not about balance, everyday drivability, or track cornering finesse. This car exists solely as a land missile, designed to cut through air at unprecedented speeds, and it achieves that ambition with a combination of brutal power and obsessive aerodynamic precision. Beneath its seemingly seamless carbon fiber body sits an engine that is almost alien in its performance capabilities. At the heart of the Jesko Absolut lies a 5.0-liter twin turbocharged V8 paired with a proprietary 9-speed, light-speed transmission. Unlike any other gearbox in the world, this transmission is capable of what Koenigsegg calls near-instant gear changes, allowing multiple gears to be skipped simultaneously without hesitation. The result is uninterrupted acceleration, more akin to the thrust of a jet than a traditional supercar's stepped gear changes. On E85 biofuel, the engine delivers a staggering 1,600 horsepower and close to 106 live-feet of torque. On standard gasoline, it still produces 280 horsepower, figures that are unthinkable for most production cars. The Jesko's acceleration numbers are not as headline-grabbing as its theoretical top speed, because of the sheer amount of traction and physics required to tame such power. 0 to 60 miles per hour is expected in around 2.5 seconds, but where the Absolut breaks new ground is its ability to chase beyond 300 miles per hour. Koenigsegg has stated openly that the Jesko Absolut will be the fastest Koenigsegg ever built, and that they will never seek to make another model to surpass it. While official confirmed runs are still pending under controlled conditions, engineering simulations have suggested speeds upward of 330 mph are achievable when tire technology and road length can safely support the attempt. The design of this hypercar is what separates it from its sibling, the Jesko Attack, which emphasizes downforce for track domination. The Absolut strips away most of those aerodynamic elements to focus exclusively on reducing drag. Instead of massive wings and fins, the Absolut uses length and refinement. Its body is stretched with extended rear fairings, reminiscent of jet fighter stabilizers, and its profile is smoothed out to achieve an ultra-low drag coefficient of just 0.278. For reference, most hypercars and supercars operate in a drag range far less efficient, since they are designed for cornering grip instead of outright top speed. This slender, almost predator-like body allows the Absolut to cheat the resistance of air with stunning efficiency. Visually, the Jesko has an intimidating and elegant minimalism. The elongated body stretches nearly 17 inches longer than the standard Jesko, with those iconic rear fins giving it the look of an aircraft repurposed for the road. Every curve of carbon fiber, every vent, every outlet is sculpted not for beauty alone, but to ensure that the car carves open the air instead of fighting against it. The result is hypercar beauty with lethal purpose. Step inside, and the Jesko surprises you with how functional yet refined the cabin is. Koenigsegg designed the interior not to overwhelm the driver with theatrical excess, but to facilitate control at extreme speeds. Seating is tightly bound with racing ergonomics, yet wrapped in bespoke materials tailored per buyer specification. High-grade leathers, Alcantara, carbon fiber, and polished metals dominate the surfaces, and each Jesko Absolut comes custom configured per order. The dashboard layout is futuristic, a central infotainment touchscreen, climate control interface, and bespoke instrumentation calibrated for a range of speeds most cars could never even imagine displaying. The steering wheel includes small integrated screens that shift the display depending on steering angle, offering adaptable information zones like G-forces, speed readouts, and performance telemetry, all accessible in real time. From a driving perspective, reports from early factory-backed private test drives in Sweden and the United States reveal a machine that is shockingly stable at speeds well above what most cars even dream of reaching. The lower downforce design makes the car far smoother on long straights while sacrificing the kind of cornering downforce the Jesko Attack thrives on. But that is entirely by intent. The Absolut does not exist to compete on tracks. Its home is long, open environments. The Nevada desert straights, the closed testing grounds in Florida, or engineered high-speed proving grounds in Europe. Behind the wheel, The combination of explosive thrust from its V8 and the nearly imperceptible gear shifts from the light-speed transmission create a sensation described by reviewers as continuous, airplane-like thrust, a feeling of climbing into higher dimensions of speed rather than simply chasing miles per hour. Owning one in America is the definition of exclusivity. Pricing starts around $3 million. Technologically, it's almost unfair to call the Jesko Absolut a car. It uses aerospace-level methods, from the lightweight carbon monocoque to its endless computational fluid dynamics simulations in development. Even the engine itself is unusual. A compact, high-revving V8 despite also being twin-turbocharged and capable of handling enormous stress under continuous top-speed acceleration. Tires and safety factors become the true limits. Koenigsegg has openly worked with tire manufacturers like Michelin to validate rubber that can withstand sustained speeds beyond 300 mph, something that no typical supercar would ever need to consider. Safety engineering at that level enters aviation territory more than automotive norms. Driving one would never be about casually using it in commuting scenarios. It is a car that lives a ceremonial life. Tested on private tracks, displayed at elite collector gatherings, taken out for controlled record runs, then returned to climate-controlled garages, where it becomes more artwork than transport. Yet for those who have secured one of the precious few allocations, the Jesko Absolut represents the concept of humanity's fastest car that still carries a license plate. Americans who manage to acquire one will join what might be the most exclusive owners club in the automotive world. Not because of brand status alone, but because these cars might genuinely etch their names in history with a legitimate speed record faster than anything else on the planet. At high 9 in our countdown, the Koenigsegg Jesko is not just one of the fastest cars in America. It is one of the fastest machines the world has ever seen, a technological spearpoint aimed directly at the horizon of possibility.